Do you know anyone who's ever been in a school shooting? It seems to be a reoccurring thing that is happening in schools today. The most recent one is at the Santa Fe High School in Texas on May 18th. On May 18th, no one expected Demetrius Pagortzis to walk into school with an intent to kill. The gunfire started around 7:30 Central Time. According to the New York Times, published on May 18th, 10 people have been confirmed dead. After the school authorities found explosives too and around the school. None of these devices were proven to be functional though. A Molotov cocktail was also found at the scene, which is an alcohol bottle with a piece of cloth put in it, and when lit on fire is thrown at someone and is exploded in the fireball. According to CNN.com, published May 18th, this is the 22nd school shooting that has happened this year, and the third that has happened in 8 days where the shooter has been present on campus. Students were described running from the school and an alarm was going off. One of the students, Damon Raven, was in class and heard a loud bang. He said that he thought he heard people banging on the door and went to look and saw Dimitri leave the art classroom. More than a dozen shots were heard. No one in the school expected this from Dimitri. He seemed like such a normal kid, and he always wore the black trench coat that he wore that fatal day. He never showed any warning signs either. President Trump also had a few things to say about the matter. He said that mass shootings have been going on for too long in our country. He continued to talk about prayers being sent to the families of children who were killed. According to the New York Times New York Magazine, published on June 1st, Rhonda Hart, an Army veteran, said she also suggested employed veterans as sentinels in schools. She said Trump responded, "And arm them?" She replied, "No," but said Trump kept mentioning arming classroom teachers. It was like talking to a toddler, Hart said. Others didn't seem impressed with Trump either. Some of the families of the students who were killed are suing the parents of the shooter. According to Slate.com, published on June 2nd, 2 or more families whose children were killed in the mass shooting at Santa Fe High School in Texas are joining in a lawsuit against the gunman's parents, alleging they failed to keep guns away from a monstrous murder. That means a total of 4 families are now part of this lawsuit against the parents of Demetrius Pagortzis that also alleges they failed to get mental health counseling and other services for their son. We all hope that another school shooting ever happens again because no one should have to suffer through something like